welcome in to the saddest day on the farm ever. Gilly's there. We've been busy this morning, lots of mowing and lots of digging, but we'll get to that shortly. Yeah, to start with, I got COVID while I was at the Tamworth Country Music Festival. I've then shared that on to Gillian. I think I'm almost at the end of the worst part and she's just coming on to the good stuff, so both very average. And then to make matters worse, we've been digging holes all day. So yeah, first thing first is Moo, our beloved cow. She just died, and then to make matters worse, when we got home and then looked out the back,
it's a dead lamb.
So one of the little twins,
Elton was her name.
Yeah, she was healthy as, looked great, had no symptoms of anything. Just found her there, yeah, just dropped in the paddock. And then Moo, she wasn't even here. She was at a friend's place getting serviced by the bull. She'd been there for about 3 or 4 weeks. So don't know, but we got a hell of a lot of rain about a week ago, or yeah, about seven or 8 days ago. I think there was maybe 120 to 150 mil in 2 to 3 days. Yeah, so I don't know whether it was to do with weather or snakes.
We're thinking, I'm sort of leaning towards snake. She's got a whole herd of cattle and they're all fine.
They're all fine.
And it was quick. I mean, they called us and said she didn't look very good, and then an hour later they called and said she's gone, so. Yeah,
and then with the lamb, same sort of thing. Yesterday afternoon she was good as gold, and then, yeah, you know, coming up and eating out of Jill's hand and hanging out for pats and all sorts of stuff. So this morning, like I said, we got the old Rona, so it's been pretty rough. We've just been digging holes and then doing a bit of mowing and stuff. We've still got old Scotchy, Moo-Moo's calf. He's down in that paddock, but pulled the lambs out of the paddock. We just got them in the house yard just in case. Set up some electric fences. We'll go and give you a look at that in a sec, just to show you how they're all going and stuff, because we were wanting to do this big animal introduction, but that's probably going to be another week away, because we're burying all our animals, which has been pretty sad, to be honest, because we love them. So yeah, not good. But yeah, so we got some tidying up to do. Like I said, I was away at Tamworth for a week and a half, 2 weeks. There's a shitload of rain.
So the grass is a foot long in 3 days.
Yeah, and we had to wait like all week to mow because we got low-lying areas that just still holding water. But anyway, we're just going to tidy up, do this veggie garden as well. But everything's just a little bit harder than it should be because of this Rona. Digging the holes this morning were horrendous. I wanted to drop in there myself. So anyway, we'll go and do a little bit of B-rolly stuff and show you a few little bits and pieces. But yeah, not a good week. It won't be a flash video, that's for sure. We might just put up a few photos and videos of the animals, so you get a gist of who they were and what they were. We loved them, but yeah, Jill keeps stepping out of shot because we look like shit. But anyway, we feel like shit, we look like shit, and everything's gone to shit this morning. Worst day. We've been doing this for 2 years, which isn't a long time, but for 2 to go down a day, it's pretty sad stuff. So different properties, same day, something's
different species, like,
yeah, something's come and bit us on the bum. But anyway, we got a bit of work to do. Alrighty, so we did a bit of cleaning up and moved the young fella over here. Looks pretty happy. We got the fence up and everything, so just give him a bit of feed. And hey buddy, how's it? Looking all right? Anyway, we just got him in this little yard here. Obviously where it's up mowed to there, we got electric wire down to the end, and then the water trough down there at the tank. But that'll be him. We'll keep him in here for the next I don't know, probably 2 weeks. Just keep an eye on everything else. Hey Scotchy, hey, old Scotch fillet, he looks alright. This is the paddock that we found the lamb in this morning, so I just went in and give it a quick zip. Anyway, we pulled everything out, we got all the other sheep and lambs out, the ewes and that. Yeah, I don't know, Gilly had a fairly decent point before. With all the rain we had, the guys let a fair bit out of the dam and all our roads and that were flooded, and a couple of meters worth of water come through the river, so all those red belly blacks and brown snakes that are in on the riverbank, they all would have been coming up those couple of meters, 10-15 meters up into where we are, I guess. So, you know, we're not saying it's a snake, but we're sort of hoping, even though it's a bad thing, we're hoping it was snakes that done the sheep here and the cow over the other side of the pocket there. We're sort of hoping that's what it was, so it was just one-off stuff. But yeah, not 100% sure, but yeah, we'll go with it anyway. But yeah, that's where we got, well, where we had everything this morning. Just give it a tidy up, and I'll take you up to the sheep anyway. At the moment we've just got them in the yard, in the house yard at the moment. Anyway, we just set up a little electric fence. We're hoping the 2 strands good enough to keep the older girls in. Caught the dogs out pretty quick. Old Kiwi tried to go through it and give it a lick at the start, and went through it and snapped it into about 30,000 pieces. And then little Kylo, he went through it and give him a tap up the bum, and I might take him to Albion Park on Wednesday because he went off like a firecracker. But yeah, I don't know, all the girls are pretty happy. This is old Icy, she was one of the Origi Digis. I won't give you too much of an intro because they're all doing their thing, but all the babies are happy. We're hoping everyone's sweet anyway. She's a Origi Digi too, that's I. What are you, Darcy? We got Shadow over there. This little fella is pretty cool, aren't you, Owen? Hey, the ram's an absolute arsehole, and he gave me a hiding a couple of weeks ago. And this is his son. He's just the most gentle-natured fella. We love him, and he's named Owen after the fella off what did Jed name him? Owen off Jurassic Park. I don't know his actual real name, but anyway, that's us. We're hoping they go all right over there. They're doing their thing. And anyway, alrighty, we probably should have recorded. I was just wrestling the sheep anyway. We just wormed a couple of the older ones anyway. They'd only been wormed a couple of weeks, maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, but with everything's going on, the wet weather and that, and then losing a lamb and then the cow over the other side of the area, we just a couple of the bigger ones, the older ones, we just give a bit of a squirt there, so that was fun. I should have recorded it because Darcy, she's over there with the others. She may or may not have sat me on my ass. It would have been good viewing, but I got a little sunburnt today mowing the lawns, so didn't hurt dropping the floor, but yeah, scuffing up the sunburn was a little bit tender. But anyway, the girls are over here. This is where we got them. I think I recorded this earlier. Zachy even come out to help us. She was chief food bucket holder. Anyway, time for a rumbo. We'll see you next week. Love yous.